Yes, sir! Let's go! You know me, know the voice of the guys, me, really well, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. Oh man. 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 Whoa. The New York Knicks are one game away from the conference finals.
Bing bang. Bing bang. Bing bang.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And you know what? There are probably some haters out there that are like, he's making this big deal about just going to the conference finals. I'm sorry that in my 29 years of life, have never seen the Knicks make the conference finals. And they are on the cusp of doing that with one more win to go against the Boston Celtics, the defending shit. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whatever basketball. Oh, thank you. Shout out to my guy Matt Peralt, man. Boston Celtics fan, Boston native, the Bostonian. Shouts out to Mark Wahlberg. Shouts out to man, I mean, who else is it? What's the dude? What's the girl that used to work for the Boston Globe all the time? She used to be on Around the Horn. Shout out to her. Shout out to the Connecticut Sun. Shout out to the Maine Celtics. Shouts out to Leprechauns. Shouts out to everybody, man.
Bing bang.
Oh man. Whoo-wee. By the way, in case you didn't know, the New York Knicks are up 3-1 against the Boston Celtics. Unfortunately, I had a 1-2 day myself. That would have been the only thing to make the day better is if I swept the board along with the Knicks going up 3-1 against the Boston Celtics.
Bing bang.
Everybody told me there was no way the Knicks were winning this series, and now they're one game from winning the series. Whew, okay, let's see what they do, man. You can blow a 3-1 lead, you can, but let's see what they do. Oh man, it don't get better than this. Other than the T Wolves going over and Nasri not being the reason of it, which was quite possibly the two worst things that could have happened for me. Cat had a great game. People were worried about the finger. I wasn't worried about the finger at all. Cat looked amazing out there. 23 points, over 19 and a half points. That stopped the bleeding on Monday. Oh, man. I just, everybody said that there was no shot. No shot. Everybody said we had no shot at it. Not a chance. Not a chance. 3-1. Going back to Boston. That hit right here, man. That hits right here in the chest. All right, let's actually talk about the games that I have for you here on Tuesday's episode of Fast Break Bets. Before I do that, though, gotta make sure you know about what are we talking about today? We are talking about the Dennis Rodman signed jersey that you can win. All you have to do is head over there to the Betting Pros YouTube channel and make sure you are subscribed. Comment on any Fast Break Bets video. You'll have a chance to win that jersey. Okay, Dennis Rodman signed jersey. Shout out to them. Shout out to Pristine Auction for hooking us up and giving us the opportunity to be able to do this. Go check them out over there at pristineauction.com. Dennis Rodman signed Bulls jersey up for grabs for any of the listeners. All you got to do is subscribe and comment on Fast Break Bets video. All right, we're also still doing our player props contest. If you are not entered right now, go enter right now. Free on the Betting Pros app, or head to bettingpros.com/playoffs if you don't have the app yet. All you have to do is just pick player props. You can pick as many as you want, and the winner will win a Tony Parker signed jersey at the end of round 2. We will give out that prize with a grand prize being an Allen Iverson signed jersey. So make sure you are in the player prop contest to have a chance to win both of those. All right. So we have the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Indiana Pacers, which I don't have a bet for, much like I have not had a bet for them for majority of the series because injuries are always. I mean, Cleveland can't catch a break. They one get destroyed last game in the first half. Then Donovan Mitchell turns his ankle in warmups before the second half, and he's done. And so they say he's a game time decision today. Let's see how he looks. Let's see what goes on. And if Cleveland Cavaliers can somehow muscle themselves out of this, I don't think so. And so I'm leaving that one alone. So I'm going to take you to the night game with OKC and Denver, and it's a 2-2 series, best of 3 back in OKC. And the play here for me, over 220.5 for that game. You look at the two games that were played in OKC, both of them went over. The two games in Denver both went under, and they both flew under in Denver. That could be a bunch of different reasons. One, maybe the desperation of OKC and understanding, hey, we got to lean on defense here. Maybe the altitude as well played a factor as well. The pace slowed down in Denver a lot. They played a lot faster in OKC. I think there's a more opportunity, more of a chance for made buckets. Again, went over this line in both of the games in OKC. And one was because OKC just absolutely destroyed them. And I think that's a wrong possibility too. You see the spread is 10.5 here. But if Denver makes this a close game, this is going over because Denver is going to be able to score and keep up with OKC. I don't think after that barn burner, ugly, disgusting of a game last game out, where the possessions looked horrible, they were missing shots, layups, all this stuff. It was just bad basketball, honestly. It wasn't even about defense, to be honest. It was just a lot of bad basketball. I think we're going to see a lot better basketball here in OKC. I think the scoring comes up in this game. I think the pace is up. I understand both of these two teams understand how pivotal game 5 is in terms of wanting to walk out with the winning series. And I think that Denver is actually going to keep this game close. I think it's a lot of points. And I think if they keep it close, it's going to be because they went over and they were able to score and keep up with OKC. 220.5, I like it. It's dropped a lot because of the fact of how slow the games were in Denver. But we're back in OKC now. And I think this is going to soar over. So give me over Denver and OKC 220.5 points. That is play number 1. Before I get to play number 2, I just had to play this one more time.
Bing bang.
Oh, why did they let the Knicks go up 3-1? Oh man, shout out to the Knicks, man. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the, and for everybody that wants me to stop all that Knicks talk and all of that.
I'm not going to, so quit asking.
I am sure not. I'm sure not. I'm gonna enjoy myself. This is now feels better than the Knicks going up 2-0. Is the Knicks being up 3-1? I'm telling you, man. This is great. This is great. All right. I'm sorry. I got off track yet again. I know you're only here for the plays. I just had to talk about my Knicks one more time. Going back to Isaiah Hartenstein, over 22.5. Yeah, over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists here. You can get that. I think the best line is actually over there at Bet365 right now. So go over there, check them out real quick. See if you can still get that 22.5. It is moving up to 23.5 for IH here today. And he's been a very, very consistent play here. He's been over he's been over points, rebounds, and assists in 3 of the last 4 games of the series. He's been over this line in 5 of his last 7 against Denver overall. I think this is a great opportunity when you think about the pace of the game. I think that he can run up the floor. He can continue to play with the offense. He's really, really good out of passing out of the post, especially off of offensive rebounds. And he's really good at kicking it back out to 3-point shooters and getting assists like that and being able to rack up. Like Isaiah Hartenstein, there was a reason they signed him in the offseason, and they've shown in this series that his usage, they're going to continue to use him. And it's a fact of as long as he stays out of foul trouble, he can soar over this. They can have a really, really good game. And it's so easy around the rim for the bigs at times in this game, man. Like some of the looks, I wish they would go to him more often, to be honest, because it just seems like he can be a 20-point per game scorer in his series because some of the looks are just so easy. But they get the ISO ball, they start playing through SGA and Jada and Chet. And I understand it's not enough touches to go around, but Isaiah Hartenstein plays well against Denver and plays well against this series. We've been betting him. I took the points a couple of times. Points, rebounds, and assists have been really, really good recently. I'm going to go ahead and back that this time around. Give me Isaiah Hartenstein to go over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And that's how we close things out here on Tuesday. Fast break bets. Denver OKC over 220.5. Isaiah Hartenstein over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And let's get paid. I'm at @reallyreal__. Make sure you give me a follow at BettingPros on X and TikTok, at BettingPros NFL on Instagram and YouTube.com/BettingPros. And one more time, just remember that if it's ever a time where somebody tells you that you absolutely positively cannot get anything done at all whatsoever, just remember that the New York Knicks had no shot to beat the Boston Celtics, and they're up 3-1 with the chance to close out in the next 3 games.
Bing bang, bing bang, bing bang, bing bang.
With that being said, Knicks in 6. All right, I'm at. That's it. No, I already said that part. Yeah, nothing else. Say nothing else. No other way of ending the podcast. Just ending like this. So we are
bing bang, bing bang, bing bang.
Out of here.